Waigt, Dina Jules Esquest. My paternal grandparents are Joe Jules and Agnes Jules. My maternal grandparents are Thomas Casmer and Sadie Casmer. My parents are Clarence and Dolores Jules. And I say this because that's our traditional way. We have to show our connection to the land here. My people have been living here in the Shuswap Nation since time immemorial. So I wish to welcome all of the students to our traditional territory, and I give you congratulations for your graduation, and I pray that the Creator will continue to watch over you and guide you throughout all these years, that you will be continuing with if you're finished your education, or if you're going to be going and apprenticing or doing your student practicum placements, or whatever it is you still need to do. And you may be working here for years longer. And I pray that during this difficult time, this coronavirus has really affected us and changed the way we do things. So I pray for you and your families. I pray that for their health and safety, and that you will be given the comfort and the confidence you need so that you will continue as you work. And I pray that you'll always have health and happiness. And I don't want to take this too long. I just wish to congratulate you, and I'll sing you a quick song to honor you. This was my Uncle Mitch's song. I was also, as our way to acknowledge those that have taught us. And Mildred Goffredson and Uncle Mitch, Nels Mitchell, taught us the songs and the dances, and my grandparents as well. So this was my Uncle Mitch's song. And congratulations to all.
Cookschackchuk, Elder Dina, thank you. White to white tap. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Christine Bovis-Knosson, and I am the Provost and Vice President Academic and Research at Thompson Rivers University. I am absolutely delighted to be your MC for today's virtual ceremony. I realize that this is not the way we would normally celebrate your convocation. Many of us were looking forward to congratulating you from the TCC and look on proudly as you cross the stage to receive your credentials. But sadly, this is simply not possible yet. We hope that you will find the virtual convocation just as exciting. We have congratulatory messages and speeches from the Chancellor, the President, Deans, and the Alumni Association. You will be able to watch the citations and speeches from our honorary doctorate recipients, Elder Mona Jules and Vera Schiff. I hope that you will find their journeys and words of wisdom as inspiring and as humbling as I have. Your valedictorian will also be making a speech in this ceremony, and we will be celebrating the medal winners' accomplishments. I do hope what we have arranged in the TRU virtual convocation ceremony will be almost as good as the real thing. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Brett Fairburn, President and Vice Chancellor of Thompson Rivers University, who will formally welcome you to today's ceremony.
White White In the language of these lands where TRU's campuses are planted, the unceded territory of the Secwepemc people, hello to all of you, wherever this message finds you. My name is Brett Fairbairn. I'm President and Vice Chancellor of Thompson Rivers University, and I want to congratulate all of you, all of the TRU graduates of 2020, and all of your families, friends, and supporters. You've demonstrated hard work and dedication to your goals. That's what has brought you to today, to this culmination of your accomplishments. Perhaps it involved late nights of study. You may have been juggling work or care responsibilities alongside your courses. Perhaps you had to move away from home, or maybe you had to get past that one special class or subject. But you got here to today because you overcame every challenge. Likely you did not do it alone. You had friends and family members helping and supporting you and encouraging you. Perhaps there was an instructor or two who made a difference for you along the way. Every year, there are a number of students who overcome exceptional personal challenges to achieve their degrees and certificates. With your hard work and perseverance, you inspire all of us who work in higher education. This year, there are more of you than usual. More of you have had to work through changes, setbacks, and disappointments to get to where you are today. It's been 100 years since students in Canada graduated in circumstances like these. Students who graduated during the Spanish flu in 1918 and 1919 graduated into a world ravaged by disease and death and an economy in turmoil. Such challenges come to some generations and have come to yours. It must be a little strange and perhaps a little sad to end your academic journey under the conditions of COVID-19. There's no use beating around the bush. You have missed out on some things. Some of you may have lost family members and loved ones. Others will have lost other things that are not trivial. Time with your friends, sporting events, your opportunity to celebrate your graduation in person, or a job lined up after graduation that disappeared. It's okay to be sad about such losses, whether they are great or small. Grieving is the process by which our minds and spirits accommodate events that go against our expectations, things that we cannot change. There's nothing wrong with grieving as much or as little as you need to, while at the same time commemorating this important step in your life. History shows that periods of hardship and disruption are followed by periods of building and rebuilding. I want you to know, graduates, that recovery and renewal will come. It's only a matter of time. You are the first generation of COVID-19 graduates. It will fall to you to take your fresh energy, skills, and ideas into society at the very beginning of the renewal and rebuilding of our economy, of our health services, and of our relationships with each other. Just as few cohorts of graduates face circumstances like a pandemic, few have the opportunity to help reshape the world. You will have that opportunity. And how will you reshape it? How do you want the economy, society, the world to be different than how it was before? As you think about that question, I have two suggestions for you to keep in mind. First, sustainability. As a society, we don't just need jobs and services and recreation to come back. We need them to be sustainable, to be more resilient than before. COVID-19 is an urgent reminder that our society is not separate from the natural world. This virus, one minuscule packet of molecules produced by natural processes, has the power to overturn economies and international relationships. We've been reminded that nature is powerful, and we are part of it. Before COVID hit, there was a strengthening consensus that our societies and economies needed to change to be more environmentally sustainable. Less pollution, less carbon, renewable energies coming more strongly on stream. Is there any doubt that post-COVID rebuilding has to be environmentally sound? Whether your graduate skills involve rebuilding buildings, advising businesses, or counseling people to change their lives, I suspect being more sustainable, more naturally resilient will be part of what you do. So seize the moment, embrace the change, and lead the change. Environmental is not the only kind of sustainability that matters, and that brings me to my second piece of advice. In unexpected ways, COVID has put a spotlight on issues of mental health and interpersonal relationships. Like with environmental issues, awareness of mental health was growing before the pandemic. Now, physical distancing and cancellation of events have made millions of people more aware of the problems of isolation. We need to take these lessons with us as we build a better economy and society. We need to be aware of how interpersonal relationships are important to all of us. All people need people. This reality makes recent examples of social discord and oppression even more painful. A few weeks ago in Minneapolis on May 25th, George Floyd died because of institutional attitudes and practices that devalue Black people and their lives. His death, coming after so many others, has revitalized an international movement to confront the legacies of racism, colonialism, and white supremacy. That movement touches us here at TRU and connects with long experiences of oppression that have affected all racialized groups in Canada. At TRU, because of whose land we are on, we remember the violence done by Canada and Canadian institutions to Indigenous peoples. Throughout its existence, Canada has expropriated, disenfranchised, and repressed Indigenous people, attacked their culture, and trampled their lives. In coming months and years, as we rebuild the interpersonal relations that make up a society, Canada, like other countries, must do better. Truth and reconciliation are the way forward for us. As graduates of TRU, you have the skill sets to build better relationships, a better justice system, a better economy, and services. In all of your programs and courses, you have learned that there are good evidence-based practices for trades, for professions, for research. You've learned to pay attention to facts and experience. In universities, we call this a search for truth. And you've worked together with students, faculty, and staff of many backgrounds and identities. Working together in this way builds respect for people. At TRU, you have shared and learned from your fellow students who are multiculturally Canadian, Indigenous, or international from over 100 countries around the world. Respect for truth, for evidence, for fact, respect for people. Those are building blocks of your university education. And they're building blocks for a better society. Building a more equitable society begins with facing facts and acknowledging real-life experiences. As graduates of a university, we don't look the other way. We pay attention to facts. Truth comes first for us. If we deal with truth well, we will get to reconciliation, which is in large measure about achieving and practicing respect, empathy, and compassion for other people. However we may be challenged by life's current issues, in reconciliation we find balance, harmony, and transformative change. Transformative change, that's what your university education has prepared you for. At TRU, we're moving ahead with a vision of inclusiveness. This university is a community where everyone belongs and where everyone is to be supported. We're still working on that vision and making progress towards it. But I hope you felt that sense of belonging during your time at TRU. Staff and faculty who genuinely helped and cared. Students who got involved, who encouraged you to try something new and shaped your experience. You're graduating from a very special university. I encourage you to take the spirit of TRU with you wherever you go. Build a more sustainable and equitable world where all people belong. How do you want the world to be different than it was before? You have the opportunity to do something about it. I want to end with one final visionary word in Secwepemcin, a word that we've adopted to guide ourselves at TRU, Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl means we're all related to each other, to nature, to all living things. Congratulations on what you have overcome and on what you've achieved, and our very best wishes for the next chapter and how you will contribute to your communities in the future. Well done, graduates of 2020.
Graduates, it's an honor for me as Chancellor of the Thompson Rivers University to address you on such a special occasion. Whether you attended the Kamloops or Williams Lake campuses or the TRU BC Centre for Open Learning. You have demonstrated that you have achieved a significant milestone in your life. Although I would prefer to be meeting with you and making this presentation in person, please know that I share in the celebration of your success. And by the powers vested in me as Chancellor of the Thompson Rivers University, I confer the certificates, diplomas, and degrees with all the consequent privileges and responsibilities in absentia to our graduates today. Again, congratulations.
The Governor General's Academic Medal Silver and TRU Medal in Natural Resource Science recipient is Tara Somm. Tara Somm developed a passion for conservation and preservation of the natural world early on. Both her parents worked in the natural resource field and taught Tara the importance of understanding how things are connected. Tara knew that she wanted to take her passion for understanding ecology into a career in natural resource management. She received several scholarships, including the TRU Foundation Undergraduate Achievement Scholarship, the Dr. Sherman Jen Scholarship for Science, the Shaver Scholarship, and the Cisco Scholarship. Tara has plans to continue in her current role working for the BC Ministry of Forests, Lands, Natural Resource Operations and Rural Development here in Kamloops for the summer and beyond. Tara hopes to have a career path that involves stewardship and management of our lands in a way that is sustainable for both the environment and the economy. Congratulations, Tara, and all of the very best for your future. The TRU Medal in Health Science recipient is Laura Macisaac. With a background in competitive skiing, Laura Macisaac has applied her passion for mountain sports to her career path. She built upon her experience as a rehabilitation assistant by completing her Bachelor of Health Science at TRU. The flexibility of the program allowed Laura to further advance her applied skills as she was able to work towards her degree whilst traveling throughout Western Canada and the United States, providing race and training support for a semi-professional mountain bike athlete. She also gained valuable hands-on experience as a volunteer with Whistler Adaptive Sports, where she assisted both alpine ski and mountain bike lessons for athletes with various physical and cognitive disabilities. Laura has successfully bridged her passion for mountain sports with a future career in rehabilitation. Next, she plans to pursue a Master of Science in Physical Therapy at the University of Alberta, beginning in July 2020. Congratulations, Laura, and all of the very best for your future. The TRU Medal in Science recipient is Tyrell Deroche. Tyrell Deroche chose to complete his Bachelor of Science at TRU because of small class sizes made it possible to build real friendships and cultivate a supportive community. Helping others is important to Tyrell. He spent time volunteering at the Royal Inland Hospital in the emergency department and for the BC Special Olympics floor hockey team. He sought to expand his horizons and spent a semester studying at Ho Chi Minh International University in Vietnam, where he focused on full immersion in the local cultural traditions. Living as a local was important to Tyrell. He spent most of his time participating in non-tourist activities. Tyrell received a TRU entrance scholarship and a CN Rail undergraduate scholarship. After graduation, he plans to write the dental admission test with the hopes of eventually being accepted into the UBC dental program. Congratulations, Tyrell, and all of the very best for your future.
The TRU Medal in Computing Science recipient is Kieran Haberstock. Thanks to study abroad, Kieran Haberstock was able to combine his interest in computing science with his passion for traveling. He spent the summer and fall semesters of 2016 completing a co-op in Vancouver, a study abroad semester in Barcelona in the winter of 2018, and another in South Korea in the fall of 2019. Kieran received 2 Irving K. Barber One World International Scholarships and a Rob Horn Memorial Computing Science Scholarship. As a member of the TRU Computer Science Club, he spent 2 semesters as a member of its board. Other highlights from his time at TRU included the committed and dedicated faculty and the friends he made, adding that it was the people he met who made his time at TRU amazing and memorable. After graduation, Kieran plans to work as a software developer and resume traveling once COVID-19 restrictions are lifted. Congratulations, Kieran, and all of the very best for your future.
Hello, and welcome, graduates of science, families, and friends. My name is Tom Dickinson, and it's been my honor to be the Dean of Science during your studies here at TRU. On behalf of all of the faculty and staff in the Faculty of Science, I want to say congratulations. What you've accomplished here at TRU is because of your own hard work. You deserve this recognition we give you today, and you should feel very proud of what you've done. Whether you take your education to open your own business, to become a healthcare worker, to work as a teacher or a civil servant, you have learned here at TRU, all of which will make you a better citizen. I want to congratulate and thank your families and friends, without whom your personal achievement would have been much more difficult. And finally, I want to add my personal thanks and congratulations to your teachers. Much of your success is due to their efforts. It is my very great pleasure to introduce your valedictorian, Francis Oganyemi. Even if you don't know Francis personally, it would have been almost impossible to miss his infectious laughter and smile permeating the hallways of the Leppin building. Today, Francis is receiving his degree in chemical biology, and he has excelled academically throughout his entire career. But Francis's contributions to TRU go well beyond the classroom. He has been a leader in transforming our chemistry labs to more environmentally friendly alternatives, a significant contributor to student clubs making Friday hot dogs in the fishbowl, and helping the community by preparing meals for the needy. His personal achievements capture very well the goals of our efforts at TRU. We aim to produce knowledgeable and skilled problem solvers, but also outstanding citizens.
First, I would like to acknowledge my Creator for the grace I've received throughout my academic year. Thank you to the families that have been our backbone throughout this journey, and to the grads that have sponsored their own education. Give yourself a big thank you. My family back in Nigeria, I want to thank you for your continuous support and every sacrifice you have made for my education. To the families that have welcomed me at the start of this journey and have celebrated all my little victories, I thank you and express how significant you are to who I am today. Finally, to every member of the Faculty of Science, thank you for relentlessly guiding and mentoring us throughout this journey. You're what makes TRU great. I've thought about this day for a very long time, and due to the current situation, I've changed what I want to share with you all. I have so much to say, but I'm going to give 2 points. First, I've looked forward to this ceremony from my first year, and just like you all, I am incredibly saddened that it will not go on as planned. However, here's what I want you all to take away from this. You're not defined by what obstacles life throws at you, but by how you decide to respond to it. We've always been told that life doesn't stop for anyone, but guess what? It has for us. It has for us to reflect on these amazing and challenging years, for us to repair and get ready for when life resumes again. So as disappointed as you may be, I hope you know that the pandemic did not take away this moment from you. My homestay dad always tells me about how the day we graduate isn't the day that matters the most, but every single day that builds up to that moment. The day you had to go out of your comfort zone to give a presentation, the day you completed that project or research, going through Dawn's molecular genetics class, Nella's phys chem, those sleepless nights, and every ounce of effort you can remember. So when you look at your certificate, I hope you remember that. Now for my second and last point. Growing up, I've always wanted to make a difference. And for a very long time, I thought making a difference meant building a huge house or actually a groundbreaking research. But I've come to realize that making a difference starts from the smallest things you do, giving back to the community, and ultimately being kind. So grads of 2020, I implore you not to focus on the big changes, but to focus on the small changes in the world. How can we make significant impact if we cannot work on the small ones? Lastly, I want to thank you all for the opportunity to represent you all today. And finally, congrats grads of 2020.
At this point in the ceremony, I would like to call upon TRU Alumni and Friends Association co-chair, Mr. Jordan Hirschmiller, who is going to welcome you, our newest TRU alumni.
Hello, graduates, family, friends, staff, and special guests. On behalf of the Thompson Rivers University Alumni and Friends Association, I offer my sincere congratulations to you, the class of 2020. These are unprecedented times, and although we are not celebrating in person, this does not diminish your accomplishments whatsoever. Graduates, you are the newest members of the TRU Alumni and Friends global community. Now more than ever, I encourage you to take time and thank anybody who helped you along this incredible journey. Convocation is also the beginning of a new phase in your path to perpetual learning as you transition from TRU student to TRU alumni. Today, you have completed a milestone in your educational journey. This is not the end, but rather the beginning of something greater. A university degree is not the final step in your quest for knowledge, but more of a foundation in which your future experiences and knowledge will be built upon. I encourage you to never stop learning and to continue to ask questions as the quest for knowledge and self-improvement never ends. The TRU Alumni and Friends community are here to help with your future learning needs. Whether that be through community outreach, professional development, or global connections, we are here to help for you to transition to your new path. Be sure to stay connected with the TRU alumni community. Not only will it prove beneficial for you, also we want the opportunity to showcase the stories and accolades of our graduates with the global community. Alumni, you have now collected the skills and resources to be successful. I welcome you to the global TRU alumni family. Congratulations on all you have achieved and all you will achieve in the years to come. Thanks again.
We have now come to the conclusion of TRU's virtual convocation ceremony. I wish to add my own heartiest congratulations to all of you today. You have demonstrated commitment, compassion, adaptability, and resilience in the face of adversity in getting to this stage. The world in which we find ourselves living and working is a very different one to which we found ourselves at the beginning of 2020. We are all proud of you and celebrate your achievements alongside you, your friends, and your families. Please rest assured that you will be able to attend a live convocation in the future when we are able to hold one, so we can congratulate you all over again, this time in person. For now, congratulations TRU graduates of 2020. Stay safe, be well, and be good to one another. Cook's Chat Chat, thank you very much.